Hey guys, it's Maddie from Let's Eat Plants, and today we're gonna try making easy, healthy energy balls. A pretty healthy and very easy to make, no-bake dessert or snack ball that is really convenient for taking on the go or just having around for something delicious to snack on. So I actually used to make these all the time about 5 years ago when I first started getting into healthy eating, and I honestly haven't made them since then. It's been a long time. Now usually I would just eyeball a bunch of ingredients and mix it all together until it looks like the right consistency, but for the sake of sharing a recipe, I decided to Google just a basic recipe for this, and that's where I found wellplated.com's Energy Ball Ultimate Recipe Guide. There are of course many variations of this recipe, so modify as you see fit, and with that, let's make some balls. We need 1 1/4 cup rolled oats, 1 tablespoon chia seeds, 1 tablespoon ground flax. I'm using both chia and flax, just 1 tablespoon of each, but the recipe does say you can use any combination to make 2 tablespoons of chia, flax, and even hemp seed. So if you only have one of these, just use 2 tablespoons of it. A 1/3 cup date paste. In lieu of maple syrup, I'm using date paste, which I actually just whipped up right now. This is what it looks like. And it's actually really easy to whip up. I do have a recipe video for that. I will link it up here as well as in the description box down below. And it is a bit healthier than maple syrup, but honestly, I'm just using it because that's what I have. And any other sticky liquid sweetener should work, such as maple syrup or brown rice syrup. But if you do want to give these a little bit extra healthiness, then you can use date paste. 1/2 cup peanut butter. I'm just using plain old regular peanut butter, but the recipe did also say you can use any nut butter you like, cashew butter, almond butter, or if you have a nut allergy, you can also use sunflower seed butter. A pinch of salt, and a combined 1/2 cup of chocolate chips, dried cranberries, and raisins. If you want to keep your mix-in super healthy, you can stick with raisins or dried cranberries or a combination of both. Or if you want a little bit of decadence, you can add in some vegan chocolate chips. Let's mix. And that's pretty much it. The peanut butter is strong with this one. Let's add a little bit more date paste. I think it needs a little bit more sweetness. So if your dough doesn't seem wet enough, then you can either add more nut butter or more sweetener. And if it seems too wet, just add a bit more oats. So now I'm just gonna refrigerate this dough for about 30 minutes and then roll it into balls, and that's it. Our dough is nice and chilled and ready to be rolled into balls. Now this is the fun part if you like working with your hands, or this is the dreaded part if you don't. All we're going to do now is take a little bit of this with a spoon, roll it into a ball, and eat it, or store it to be eaten later. Aren't they cute? I just love these. Let's do a final taste test. I mean, I did taste the batter already, but you know, now that they're in their final form, we should do a formal taste test. The sweetness level is pretty good considering we're using a date paste instead of maple syrup, which makes it a little bit less sweet. The peanut butter flavor is quite strong, so I think next time I would use a little bit less peanut butter, maybe 1/3 cup peanut butter and maybe even up to 3/4 cup date paste. Other than that, these are pretty good. I am quite pleased and excited to have a little healthy snack to snack on. FYI, these will keep in the fridge for about 2 weeks and in the freezer for about 2 months. I will link the original recipe in the description box down below, as well as my modifications for it. And if you'd like to see my video on how to make date paste, I will link that right here for you guys so you can check that out after this. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Let's eat plants, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.